What's up, guys? My name's Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and it's time to recap my Big Bash. I know I didn't do this last week. I was very, very busy last week. That's why the slow in videos, and I apologize if I can't get out daily videos for the next month, because I am going to be working pretty much 7 days a week at the tennis. For those of you that don't know, I'll be working at the Australian Open. A very important work to do there. So yeah, let's just go through what happened this week. Glenn Maxwell becomes my second consecutive 1-point player. It was Dan Christian last week. I know I didn't make a video on it, but Dan Christian last week was a 1-point player for me, and it was really frustrating. But 6 out of 7 wins. Got 7 out of 7 last week. I dropped down about 1,000 here into the top 3%. I used to be in the top 1%. I had the top 1% of scores last week as well. So, wasn't a great week, but I'm still, in that top 2,000. So it's not terrible, but we can improve this. We can get better. Mitch Marsh, 205 points. I wonder who got the most points this round, if he was only ranked 2. Anyway, let's take a look at our team. And we had Aaron Finch as our vice captain last week. Loopholed him in to our captain. So that was a pretty good decision there in the end, getting us that extra 144. Obviously, would have been better if we had Mitch Marsh as our captain, having also the double games for 205. Now, Finch isn't playing this week, and I feel like Agar's probably not going to play this week either. So I may need to make another change to my batting lineup here. Putting in another player for either a Dan Christian or an Ashton Agar, or maybe trading out both of those and getting in someone better. But we got the Brisbane Heat have 2 games this week. They play against both the Sixers and the Scorchers, so do want to maximize captaincy here. It's just a toss-up at the moment between, do I captain McCullum, do I captain Lynn? Who is going to get the better score over 2 matches? Obviously, Lynn has the 92 average, and it's probably the guy I'm going to go with here as the captain, Chris Lynn. But, do you go with McCullum then? If he's got that double, you never know who to go with as captain, especially if it's just the one team that has the double-up matches. But you obviously have to kind of go with it. Maybe I'll just vice-captain someone like Ben Dunk and see how he goes. Because he plays the first game, and then see, if he does get a massive score, then you can use that one. But I'm definitely going to have to put in a couple of changes here. I've already traded in Chris Lynn, wasn't in the team last week. Would have been a big help if he was. I can't remember who I actually traded out. I traded out Dwayne Bravo after he did his hamstring, plus the Renegades don't actually play a game this round. So, Aaron Finch to the bench. Do I trade him out for the 1 week? As he's just had a little bit of a gain in points. Agar only played the 1 game, but he's gone down. Dan Christian continues to go down. Might trade him out. So plenty of decisions to do before tonight's game. The Hurricanes and the Strikers might bring in another Heat player. It might have been a good idea to bring Ben Cutting back in. Actually, if I get rid of Johan Bota, who has gone up 23k, so he's been a bit of a money maker for me. I know you can't actually see that, but has gone up a little bit in the money making. Up oh, there you go, you can see it here. He's gone up 23k, so might trade him out. Although he is actually ranked number 8 player of the tournament at the moment in terms of how well he's scored. So we'll see how we go, but still plenty of time. Still 2.5 hours to make that decision near the lockout. Obviously off screen, but yeah, that's my team for this week as it stands now. Might change in the next 3 hours, but I'm thinking I'm doing pretty well. Pretty happy with how we are here in our points. I was a little disappointed with the sub 1,000 score last week. Really could have done a little bit better, but and did get the first loss of our season. Bloody Maxwell, Maxi. All right, we'll keep going. Next round, let me know. When's the next round? Thursday. So the next round is Friday, is it? So Friday will be the next round. I'll recap this on Friday for you guys, and I'll see you all then.